Hi. I'm always doing the heartbeat chant. Welcome to the COVID vaccination part 2.
That's it.
That's it. Thank you very much. That's it.
We will update you guys. So he had his vaccination done 4 days ago.
Yeah.
4 days ago. This is the second dose, by the way. So let's see what's happening to him. And we get to know at least the procedures. Or is it the same? How is it different this time? Any difference when it comes to symptoms, or did he get any other symptoms, or how is he feeling basically after the first shot and this one? Ready?
Ready.
Welcome
Thank
to
you.
my channel. So tell us.
Or 4 days ago, I went and I got the second shot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so it was pretty straightforward. You just
Yeah.
get in, queue till it's your turn, get in and get it done. That's it.
That's it?
That was it. Very simple.
But they didn't check your vital signs like before? Nothing?
Not this time. This time, the nurse did not check my vitals.
At least confirm if you went on the right
Yes,
right day?
I had to show that they have my file. They confirmed with me that I received the first shot.
Ah.
Like 21 days before. So yeah,
Okay.
I come like I am who I say I was, and I received the first vaccination, and that's it.
Did the same, like painless still?
Yeah, the shot is
The shot was
pretty
painless?
painless, but I guess it depends on who can take it. But the needle is very, very, very,
Thin.
very, 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 very tiny, and there's this much of juice vaccination inside, so it's really nothing. I did had my arm feeling heavy, like for that day.
Yeah.
Just that day, because I had it like early in the morning. I took the shot, so for the rest of the day, yes, this arm from time to
Little
time,
sore.
yeah, was heavy. When you move
Mhm.
it was, but that was it. That is the only thing that I felt that day, and the next day it was gone. So, and ever since it's been 4
Mhm.
days, nothing. Still alright.
Mhm.
Still me.
Thank God. Waiting for the second dose.
Yeah.
Did you feel anything aside from that light headache that you had?
No, I
Did you
had
feel
light headache,
anything?
like as we talked about, like for the first 3 to 4 days,
Yeah, but
then after that, that was it. So
nothing, yeah.
21 days between the two shots,
Different, exactly.
where I, just life went on, and I went to work, went here,
Yeah.
did my things, but nothing. Like I didn't feel any point of time different or weak or
Weird.
super strong or developing powers. None of those.
No Chinese extra.
No Chinese. Yeah.
You did. Oh yeah, I can see you're still dark.
Yeah.
You're not white.
No. There's no chance.
Dark Chinese.
No. I thought I would develop the skills of speaking, having Mandarin fluent, but no,
Fluent.
none of those. No.
This thing.
You mean my vaccination card?
Exactly. Your vaccination card. Did you get a certificate? Whatever. That just says like.
They say it now.
No?
I had my vaccination card with me, which was updated. So yeah, so I have my vaccination card right now that says that I've received the shots, the 2 shots, the vaccination.
It's written on your
Yes,
vaccination
written on my
card.
vaccination card. So maybe for travel purposes, it will help to show. So
Yeah, of course.
in this country where we are also, you have an application that it's kind of like your profile. So
Online.
yeah, online. So it says also there that how many times you've been tested, and history of all your tests done. And now I have to wait for 28 days after.
Okay.
So after 28 days of this second this second shot, there on that profile, on that application, it will be marked as I am vaccinated officially, because I think this is like the probation time.
Oh, what do you mean? You still have to.
Like, no, right now, like my vaccination card says I'm vaccinated,
Yeah.
but on this application, you have to wait for 28 days for it to show. So it's just the application.
Just to
But-
show in the system. You
Yes,
mean.
but as for myself, I've done it. I'm good. You know, like I'm officially vaccinated.
So what's gonna happen now? You don't have to do test anymore, or what?
No, still,
Can
like,
you-
still. I mean, I put my mainly because I'm doing tests because of my line of work. I'm required to do tests
Test.
every now and then, and also if for by the chance I needed to travel somewhere, those countries where you're gonna go, they will still require to do some PCR tests before you leave, and even when you get there.
Mm-hmm.
And quarantine also might be required for me, depending depending on the countries where we're going also. But that's about it. I still wear my mask, I still wash my hands, I still practice like a social distance. I still take all the precautions I need.
Yeah, I guess, right? Because it's just like a normal vaccination, like the rest. Well, the rest of the rest of the vaccinations are. It cannot guarantee you
100%.
exactly like full. It cannot shield you fully, right?
So because there are some people, like I've seen it on the internet, like they've been saying like, oh, so you're vaccinated, but you still wear masks.
Because what's the point of getting vaccinated?
Yes, but then again, I mean, for people that have been going through tetanus, I mean, like, they still don't go around and playing with the, like with sharp object that are, rusty, and so it doesn't mean anything, The mask and this precaution, you take it to protect others more than you protect yourself.
Yeah.
Way before COVID, people used to get, like mostly in Asia, people used to get flu, just a simple flu, but they will put on mask, not just because they want to protect others. So
Just like when you sneeze and
just
when
like
you cough. Right?
exactly, it's just like you're protecting more others. So me receiving the vaccine, I mean, there's no 100% immunity, but maybe right now my immune system is higher, is stronger, is better equipped to fight this virus. So what it will do is maybe if I'm exposed to the virus, nothing will happen to me, but it doesn't mean that I'm not gonna carry
True. You will not
the
be a
virus.
carrier.
I'm not gonna be a carrier. I can carry it. I can give it to someone else.
Yeah, especially with there's so many patients who are, remember, like asymptomatic,
Exactly.
especially those, because there were a lot. So
And if there is anybody out there who is vaccinated and is want to gets relaxed and complacent, don't do it. Please don't do it, because the only way that this thing can go away is if we all fight. So it doesn't matter you're vaccinated, you're not vaccinated. Keep your distance, precautions, and protect others. Okay, let's not be selfish. It's mostly about protecting others.
that is so true. I agree. But be honest with me.
Yeah.
If you have a choice, are you gonna take this one from China or something, other vaccines out there? If you have a choice, like for example, because here, of course, here you don't have a choice because it's from the government, it's free, and they decided to take this vaccination from China. But given the chance, which one are you gonna choose for yourself?
That's a very good question, and I think right now what people should understand right now is what's in the vaccine.
Yeah.
Okay? Because nobody seems to know about actually what's in the vaccine. Okay, rather than just it's made in China, or it's made in Europe, or it's made in USA, and that is enough for them to make up their mind as into what they want. Well, I didn't have much choice, like you said, to choose. So the Chinese was here, it was given to us. But when I did my research, actually, I came to actually to appreciate the Chinese vaccine better than the others.
Why?
Because it's the Chinese vaccination is I don't know if it's the only one, but
There's two, right? I found out that there's a Sinopharm
yes, but I'm like
and
it is
Sinovac.
the way it is made. I mean, like the way
the
it
way
is
it's
made.
made.
Yeah, the way it is made. Like if I don't know if I'm if I'm correct or not, but it is done in the traditional way that they used to make the vaccines.
What do you mean traditional?
The traditional way is they would for example, they would go to patient A that has the
The
virus.
virus.
So they would take the virus, they would take a sample from
Yeah.
that patient,
Yeah.
and then they will study the virus. What they're gonna do is they will deactivate the virus. Okay, so like there was a little of chemical here and there. I'm not well versed into it. Yes,
Don't
so
go through that.
I'm just gonna make it as easy as possible. So they will take that vaccine. They will take the virus. They will deactivate it.
Okay.
After they deactivate it, then they will put it again into like the one they're gonna try it on.
Okay.
So now, when you have that deactivated virus or dead virus,
Okay.
it goes into your body. Now you're gonna have your cells. Now your cells will react to it as in they're gonna come get attached to it. Okay, so they're gonna come grab around, get to that virus. But because it's a deactivated, so you will not catch the virus. You will not catch the like the
Yeah.
the effect that it comes to you.
Yeah.
Like it will not do nothing. It will not affect your immune system. So now by doing this also, they kind of activate it also when they attach to it. Okay, so when your cells get into this, they get close to this deactivated, they turn it on also. And this is now each one of them get close to it, grab it around. All the cells gets grabbing because this is how your cells fight. Everything that is inside, as soon as it comes in, they all come attack it. Grab it on. So that's what happens. So that's what they do. And now because there is no risk, so they kind of get used to it, and they developed antibodies. So
Immunity.
yes, your cells, because they got used now to this foreign
your body
thing inside.
develops their
There
own
is no risk.
immunity
So
against
they
this
develop
virus.
antibodies into it, and now they fight it, and now they get used to it. So now they fight it with memory. So now every time there is a something that is the same
Becomes similar thing.
comes to it, they will attack
Okay.
because they already developed that anti. Yes, exactly. So this is how I can use it. Now, this is what the Chinese virus. So and this one has been done. I mean, if I'm correct with polio and rabies, like all this vaccine before, they used to use the same traditional way of getting a little bit.
That's how.
Yes,
Yeah,
how it's made.
that's how
Getting
it's
a little bit, deactivate it,
Yeah.
put it into a trial, let the antibodies fight it, develop their own antibodies, the immune system gets stronger, and we move on.
So let's just say you're old school.
Yeah, it's the old.
You're very
It's,
old
it's the old school. So the Chinese went old school. They went traditional. The other ones, for example, the Pfizer's, they did not go that route. They did not go the traditional way. Their vaccine is synthetic.
Yeah.
So they have like
New
it's a
generation.
new generation. Like they have it made really. Like they find the formula that was enough that they inject it into you, and then it just goes and latches onto your DNA, and then whatever comes into it, it fights it.
Yeah.
So maybe also that's why it has.
But they said this one doesn't affect the DNA and stuff.
Well, again, I'm not a doctor. I do not know.
Exactly.
Okay, and you don't have to take my words. Like whatever.
Exactly.
This is my explanation. I just find it the easiest way to say that the Chinese went traditional, while Pfizer's, went synthetic. New generation. So there's old school.
New generation
New
way.
school.
Well, yeah, exactly. Old and new.
So it's very important that people know actually how the vaccines are being
Yes.
made instead of just
Made of from where?
made from where,
Made
made
from
how,
where?
instead of just refusing it because it comes from this place.
Where it
exactly.
originated, especially that.
So I mean that is not an argument. So know yourself. So yeah. So if I could choose, chances are I would go traditional again because it hasn't lied yet. It hasn't failed yet.
But to be honest, me too. I think if I'll be given a choice, which one, I go traditional way as well. Because we have been, what, I have been vaccinated with vaccines done traditionally, and so far, I'm okay,
Yeah.
right?
Well, we all are. We all
We
receive
all
the same
are,
vaccination.
exactly.
So
If me personally, I might go with the same thing.
I think
And
it's up to you who's watching. I mean, like what you want. But first, you really have to
you really
read
have
about it,
to read about
find
it.
out about it.
Exactly.
Avoid this WhatsApp forward message,
Yes.
this Facebook links, this news. Everything can be, double checked, fact checked,
Yes,
and
yes,
and don't limit yourself to the first page of Google when you do research.
yes. On that note, yes. On that note, we wanted to talk about it in go you go, since you said about Google already. Don't start.
A lot of people have like different arguments for not receiving the vaccination, but I like to listen to them. Okay, of course, I'm like, if they ask for a piece of advice,
Or if you can get information
if we
from
can
them
get
as well.
information from them also. So, but I like to listen. I like to listen to what people have to say. But to be honest, most of them, the information they have, I mean, like, it's doesn't come from any credible source, or like something that is solid, like real information. It's all of, I heard, my friend said, on Facebook, this, on this social media here and there. It's just word of mouth. That's it. But it's not it. I mean, I'm not gonna ask a plumber, how to find a vaccine, for example.
You'll never know.
You'll never know, though. You'll never know. But still, if I have a question regarding medical field, I will go ask medical people. If I have plumbing issues, yes, maybe my doctor can give me a number of a plumber, but still, I go, I go to the source, to the plumbing. So,
Yeah.
really, let's be very careful as to where we get our information, and also who are we relaying our information.
To, yes, very important.
Because I'm just gonna use where I'm from, for example, right now. Okay, maybe I'm considered educated.
Educated.
So any information that I
You
pass on, I give, people will most likely believe me.
believe you right away, yeah?
They'll be like, oh, who said this? Suleiman? Oh, it's
Must
good.
be true.
It must be true.
Must be true.
That's it. It's not like that. Okay, we make mistake. Everybody makes mistake. Most of us have good intention, but when we pass on, we give on the wrong information that we did not verify, we did not check, and those people, because they look at us like with highly regards, they just might
Believe you.
believe us, and then take a stand, a decision, and then never look at the other way. Just, oh, Suleiman said it, it must be true, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I could be wrong, and then they go and they make their own mistakes. So let's not rely on whatever someone said. Okay, let's do our research. Some people actually they don't have the choice. They will have to rely. I'm thinking of my grandma. That is
Exactly.
somewhere.
She doesn't have access to a lot
She
of
doesn't
stuff.
have access to a lot of stuff. So of course, whatever I say, she will believe. And this is what's happening with the older generation. Some of us, you will see them actually. They are the one who's going to pass on to you some information that is actually, and you'll be like, wait, where did you get this? It's not true.
That's true.
It's not true. Now there are cases where this one received the vaccination and this happened to it. They reacted,
They reacted badly.
They reacted
get
badly.
Scared.
again,
And again, there's so many fake news.
so many fake
fake news happening.
So many
nowadays.
fake news.
There's
Now I'm
so
not gonna
many
say that everything people say bad about any vaccine
are fake.
are fake, but also you have to know what you're putting in your body. One of the questions before receiving this vaccination is, what are you allergic to? So if you do not know what you're allergic to and you consent to take it, yes, so side effect might happen, and then because that's how it works. If your body does not like something and you put that something in your body, you know, your body will react to it. So you have to know what you're allergic to, because if, of course, you have to know what is the vaccination is made of, what is it comes with, and you know, and what your body can take, what's inside. Now, the mild allergic reaction will go from maybe, you know, like fever, you're gonna sweat a lot, itchiness here and there, you know, like nausea, vomiting, or it could be worse. So if you hear a case of something that is happening because of a side effect, it could be linked also to, was that thing that was in that vaccine was good for these people? Because if they say a rate of 90% is good, so that means out of 100, 10 developed a reaction to it. And it's everywhere. Every medication you're gonna take. There's another one also. Pregnant woman should not take it. Yes, true. Pregnant woman should not take it, but so is many other medication also that pregnant woman cannot just take when you're pregnant or when you're breastfeeding. It's not just the vaccination. It's just because of, you cannot just, you're pregnant and go and tell the doctor, give me this medication. No, it's just like this. So it's medicines. It's not meant for everybody, and also anytime. So do your research. Know what you're putting in your body. If you do, then trust me, you would not be worrying about these crazy theories happening. You know, if you're the one that eats anything, anywhere, drinks anything, anywhere, you know, so trust me, it's too late for now to start worried about what's in the vaccine.
Exactly. To be honest, for me, in my case, if I can have it available in the Philippines right now for my family, I would let them get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's available. This is one of the strongest step actually that you can take for you to prevent it. I mean, for yourself. You know, get it. That's for me. If I can have it available in the Philippines, I really wish they can have it already available there. And if it's there, I would tell my family and my friends, go research. If you're scared, if you're skeptical, go have a research. This boy got his vaccination from China. And some of our friends did the same thing here in Abu Dhabi. So many Filipinos have gotten their vaccines as well, all from China, and they're okay. There's nothing to be scared of. I know it's the natural thing, but it's available. The cure, it's not cure, but somehow it gets you immune to it.
But it's not lifetime also.
Yeah, no, it's not lifetime. Like other vaccinations, you get to get booster shots. Remember?
It's not lifetime.
But it's one step of, how do I call this one? One step of
to make your immune system stronger and
preventing you from getting it. And nowadays, especially now that there's a new strain, it's very important.
Yeah.
If it's available, this is what I want to say. But if it's available, don't waste time.
Don't delay.
Don't delay it, because other vaccines might not come.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe next time you'll have to pay for it. Maybe next time you'll have to queue and you'll be on the wait list, long wait list. You'll never know, right? You'll never know. Let's not think of it, especially that it's from China. It's where the virus came from.
It's where everything is from.
Yes.
They make everything.
Everything is made of China.
Everything,
It's made
your
from
phone,
China.
everything. They make everything.
No, but what I mean is, they got affected too.
Yeah.
They got affected too. If we're gonna choose a vaccine just because of because from China, you don't want it. That's very silly. Do your research. choose properly, or like what he said, especially when it comes to social media, when you're sharing information in the social media, be very responsible, because it's a really, nowadays it's a huge responsibility what you're saying. You really have to be careful.
One word that you say, could be forwarded to so many people that
and
by the
trust
time you
me,
go to bed and you wake up, it has reached
Yes.
millions of people.
And trust me, like for him, he's gotten so many like informations about vaccines, which are crazy information. It's not even true. That's why you have to do your own research. And please don't go into this madaming usapan regarding vaccine dyan, because you don't like the person who's giving you the information. That's how you judge it. Don't listen. If there are so many things that these politicians, exactly, politicians, they can do whatever they want. They can do their own propagandas, whatever. But see, they can do it in so many different ways as well. It's not only to this vaccine.
I'm gonna add that no one is gonna or can stop you from having your own mind, from making your own mind. That is a fact. No one is gonna stop you. So why would you want to use someone else's mind, or someone else says something to you and you latch onto that? Make your own mind, and that means you open, like books, internet, ask questions, get to the right people to ask the questions.
Get the right answers.
Not your neighbor, unless he's really working in that field.
But really.
But make your own mind, by getting your own, verified facts and check. Don't read anything and believe. Cross-check, double-check, fact-check, do everything, but make sure at the end of the day, it's your mind. This video is not here to tell you go for the Chinese. We made our mind as into what we want. You still think that Pfizer's is good enough?
Yeah.
That's your mind. Go make it. Go do it. That's all good. But make your own mind.
Yeah. All we're saying is vaccinations are there for everybody. And of course, it has been made from different countries. But let's not look at it as a vaccine made from this country, and you choose that way. No, just choose the right way. Or, do your own research, thorough research, before you decide on anything else. And if it's available, don't delay. Do your research, but don't take your forever. Because like we said, we're all responsible. Yeah. So if you can do your part, get vaccinated, because everyone will get affected. And by the way, we want to touch on this as well. That see here in UAE, they have the means to buy expensive vaccinations. They have the means to get whatever vaccination there is. The most expensive one, bring it on. But still, they chose the Chinese vaccination. There must be a reason for it, right? Just think of it. Just put that.
Yeah, one of the richest country in the world.
Exactly. So when you're doing your notes, if you're gonna do your notes, pros and cons, just put that in mind as well. This rich country decided to go for Chinese vaccination. So there must be a reason. They can have any vaccinations they want. So that's about it, you guys. I think, right? It's been long.
It's 30 minutes already.
Yes. So that's it. That's our COVID vaccination part 2.
And if you wish to see us again talking, at least for your peace of mind in 1 month time, and you're asking for part 3 of COVID
yes,
also.
You can always message us.
Message
like,
us,
how
leave
is
it
he
in the comment
doing?
section.
Is he okay? Is he full Chinese now?
Shit.
all that. You can just drop a question. We would love to give you more information about it. We would do that. Or if there's any change, whatever, I will make a video.
Yeah.
For my super duper nice followers.
As usual, stay positive,
Stay
be
positive.
negative.
Yeah. Stay safe. Always pray that we all make the right choices in life. Bye. Take care. Like and subscribe.